Hello. Okay, I just looked at your stream to see this gingerbread man, and now I see a gingerbread dog, cow. What the heck is it? That is terrifying.
Hey.
I wanted to see a gingerbread man.
Ah!
Now
Yeah,
I see
yeah!
whatever the
Ah!
heck that thing
Ah!
is.
He's frosting everywhere!
Oh God.
It's just straight nether portal. Joe! You left the door open! No! You have leads!
I do. Joe came back as a piglin.
What? No!
I'm gonna go get him, don't worry.
No, Joe!
I got him. I got him.
You left the fucking door open!
I'm sorry, I didn't think about it. I was paying attention to my stream. I'm sorry.
No, fucking piglin in there now! Ah, shit!
Oh my god, I forgot about that clip. Joe just walking his happy butt into the nether. Up, up. Come on. Frames, you can do it. It's just Minecraft, I promise. Think about what you're doing here, game. You good? We good? We good? We good? Ooh, there is lots of frames. What do I have open that I need to close? Literally nothing. We can close Steam. We can close that. Yes, I want to close it. Go away. Oh, good. Whatever. It'll stay open, I guess. That's fine. Anyway, good morning, everybody. Oh my god, Minecraft, I need you to think about your life. What aren't you thinking about? You're thinking about 6 chunks. Here, have 5. Are there particles? What's going on? Why are you being so stupid? Where's the stupid clouds? Let's turn off the stupid clouds. Are there clouds? Are you having issue? No. Are you having... No. Are you having issues with clouds? Oh, it's all the way up there. No. Clouds. Clouds. Is that your problem? What's the issue here? You shouldn't be having an issue. That is the issue. Have 5 chunks. Are you happy with 5 chunks? You seem to be happy with 5 chunks. Whatever. Okay. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. We have a couple things to do today, including this guy. I want to get him finished up. And, just general... I need to get a cauldron built for the other section. But we have a couple things we need to do today. I want to get diamonds going a little bit more. I definitely want to get some more, I want to get some achievements maybe out of the way. Because I do have plans of getting achievements throughout this world. I just want to generally, like, vibe today. How's everyone's morning going? It's nighttime. Great. That's just what I wanted. Let's scooch up here. I don't know why Minecraft's having so many issues lately. I used to play this no problem, and now it's just like struggle bussin'. I'm wondering if it's a memory issue. This is why we're thinking of building new computers. Maybe my computer's heard that too many times, and now it's like, I'm gonna just keel over. Which, I mean, understandable. I know I don't have fuel in there. Don't at me. There will be fuel in there soon. Let's take the few that we have and make a couple more books. We need more books than that, unfortunately. But that's what this is for. That's what the wheat is for. Let me dig out my little... I need to just make a second bucket, but we are extremely short on iron. Like, iron is not something that we can afford right now, unfortunately. You go right in there to smelt up that stack. And I am going to go over to the cows. And we're going to deal with the short render distance. I don't know what is wrong. We have clouds on, but clouds don't seem to be like a huge issue. Controls the quality of rain and snow effects. Controls the quality of leaves. Controls the maximum number. Let's do decreased and see if that helps. Although there's not many particles right now. Oh my god, you have nothing but babies in here. Okay. Have the kids grow up and then talk to me. Like, I used to never have issues with Minecraft. I don't know why suddenly it's just like having so many issues. Any other potatoes? Thank you. Like, my Xbox almost runs this better, which is sad. Because my Xbox is a billion years old. Okay. Do you want to make up more babies? Come here. You. Let me get up on my little pedestal here. Can I get up? There we go. You. No, you can't make more babies right now? That's fine. How's the trees going? There's at least one we can cut down. That seems like another time kind of deal. I had goals for today, and now I don't know if I really want to try to accomplish them. No, I mean, we're gonna try to accomplish them, but it's gonna take a little while. And I'm trying to think of what we can do while we wait for those to kind of load. Let me put the gravel away. We have a decent little house for now. I mean, it's nothing special, but it's something. Let's see. I'm going to get my bucket back, thank you. And I feel like one thing we should do... I had no idea what the seed was, or if I implant... Yeah. Okay, one thing I want to try to do is I want to go in the mines, and I want to mine in, like, a little bit higher than what we have been, like, still in stone level sort of area. I probably want to go about right... Let's go 25. 25 seems like a good little jet off area. And I kind of want to dig around, probably in like a straightish line, and see if we can't find one, iron. Iron is a big one. And two, I want to see if we can't find like a spawner of some sort. We need a lot of iron. I'm going to bring some coal, and I'm also going to bring some wood. Because we need to make torches. And just for other things that will be a necessity as we go. Okay, can we not, like... Thank you. Just other things that are going to be, like, a necessity as we go. Such as more picks. I also just want to, like... see how much stuff we can get. Like, in terms of... stones, copper. I definitely want some copper to build with. Oh, and look at that. We already got iron straight off the bat. This is another reason why I want, like, Silk Touch or something on our pick. Like, on our diamond pick. That way we can, just pick it up and we can use fortune on it. Because I don't have a plan currently to build a iron farm. I think that's probably going to change in the future, more than likely-ish. Just due to the fact that iron is a pretty big necessity. I'm definitely not doing anything else with villagers. Like, villagers are not on the table for this world. I just kind of want to build, and not really worry too much about like major farms. I'll build some farms, honestly, obviously. Is this gonna be enough? It is. Cool. In fact, I'm just gonna go ahead and leave that on so we can check light levels. But farms aren't gonna be too much of a focus in this world. I'm gonna build things like a bamboo farm probably, because bamboo is a good light source. Or not light source, wood source. I was thinking of light as we were digging. Let's go ahead and make some more torches here. Hopefully, as you know what, I'm just gonna finish out the coal there. Hopefully as we go we find more coal, because that was all of it. Which is fine for now. I mean, at this level we should find a little bit of stuff. Like that. That's iron. Nice. Like that. Hey, Long Mile Gamer, how you doing? Good morning. Okay. But yeah, we definitely want to find coal as we're going here, I think. Oh. Torches on the left. Torches always go on the left. There's some coal. And there's some iron. We like iron too. Thank you. We need this. This is the main reason we're digging at this level. We just need resources. That's like the biggest thing. Like just like basic resources. There we go. Oh, I'm so happy there's iron down here. We were getting so low. I think we had like 5 pieces left and we haven't really built all that much. Okay, I do have a full set of iron armor. I didn't even know if I had that, honestly. Put the torches on the left, so when we go back, torches are on the right. Woof. Okay, well, that's a thing. There's copper. There's redstone and iron over there. There's a lot of iron down there. Actually, it might be worth going down there. Building like a little staircase. Just popped in for a minute to say hi and thank you for stopping in on my first stream. Yeah, of course. I was glad I was able to jump in. I'm sorry I was at work when I did it. So I couldn't like interact as much as I would have liked to. But I'm super glad I was able to jump in and see your first stream. It's always exciting. And the nerves are gonna go down as you do it more often, obviously. Like, you start to realize just who you're streaming for. And as long as you're having fun with it, people are gonna stick around. Like, you'll get used to it. It just takes time. You have to find your voice. I'm still looking for mine, honestly. Everyone is constantly working on their voice. So keep doing it, keep enjoying it, and once you stop enjoying it, that's when you need to question what you're doing. Hello. Stupid creeper. Is there anything below us? No. Hello, Mr. Creeper. No, I still can't reach you? Hold on. Hold on. I'm coming down to you. No? Well. Should be one more down there. Eh. Let me hit your toesies. Yeah, I agree. I've done a lot of public speaking when I was treasurer of our local gold prospecting club. That's cool. Hey! So if I can do that, then it shouldn't be bad speaking to people I can't see in front of me. Yeah, no, like, you have to also remember people are there because they want to see you game, and they want to see you, like, talk and hang out and just, like, be friends. Like, just remember, if they don't want to be there, if they don't want to see you, they'll leave. Like, you shouldn't ever have to worry about who you're streaming to, because, like, if they don't actually want to be there, they will leave. Like, they'll just deuce out. They have no obligation to stay with you. Or no requirement to stay there with you. Well, that's a skelly man. Like, public speaking, sometimes they're forced to be there. Not on stream. They can click away anytime they so wish. Is there anywhere I should worry about? Right here. Put one right there. That should be good. And then there's some in the back. Let's get rid of this a little bit more too. Like right there should be good. We'll put one up here. We'll put one like here. That should take care of a majority of that. And then maybe one like over here. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that at least takes care of most of it. Looks like Minesweeper when you do that with the numbers. I know, right? Except if you don't place them here, you don't get mines. You get mobs. Arguably can be worse. You get mines. There's creepers. They blow up. But, yeah. No, it does. It 100% does. Oh, I didn't turn it off. Well, we'll put it, like, here. Boom. Okay. We are looking mostly for iron. Iron is, like, the big thing we're here for right now. Even though I didn't really start this trip out as an iron hunt. It has turned into such. It has definitely turned into such. Because I had, like, 0 iron. We're also looking for levels. I know this is not, like, the fastest way to get levels. But it's a way to get levels. And I'm okay with that. There's more iron over there. There's a piece of iron over there. And there's some here, too. We'll also be smelting this. This will get us a good bit of levels now that we have that infinite lava source as well. Thank you. Let's get some of these things. We'll get the gold, of course. We'll need that for bartering later. There's that. And then we'll get the copper, because that will be good sources of whatchamacallit, experience. And now that we're getting some extra iron, I'm able to make a couple extra buckets, and we're going to be able to make, like, a super smelter here. And there is more iron off to the side there. I did kind of see that in my peripherals. We'll go over that way shortly. Grab all these. Thank you. Yeah, there's one over here. And there's other little bits and bobs over here that we need to grab. Thank you, thank you. But I want a spawner. Oh, hold on. There's a slime chunk down here. That's good for us. That's extremely good for us. Ow. Give me your balls. Thank you. Oh, we missed redstone. But, if we can mark out the slime chunk, that would actually be extremely good. Come on, get out. Okay. Let's see. Is it F3G? Yes. Okay, F3G opens borders. I think it's probably, if I'm gonna have to take a guess, it's probably this chunk here. That was the slime chunk, because I can't see it spawning up there and jumping down. Let's go over here and see if we can't see where it spawns. We will just kind of sit and wait for a slime to spawn, if we can. I don't want to wait around too long. Because one didn't spawn this whole time we were here, and then suddenly there was just one over there. I don't think slimes need darkness to spawn. I think they can just spawn, which is nice. Let's mine this out while we wait. And just keeping an eye over there. But if there's a slime chunk down here, this would be fantastic. In fact, we have the ability to make walls. Let's wall off that chunk. Whoops, let's not. Okay, fingers. Let's not throw the axe. I think it's this chunk right here. I wish it told us. Does it tell us anything? Ancient city replaceable. Is that everywhere? I've never seen that. Moss replaceable. Okay. It's not saying anything about slime chunk. I don't know if there's actually a way to tell other than a slime just like spawning in here. But I think I'm gonna like level this out to the best of my ability. And we might be able to make a slime chunk farm out of this later. It's not gonna take too much to mine this out. This one little chunk. Or flatten it out, I mean. And I'm gonna be flattening out one spot outside the wall. Or outside the chunk. That way I can put the wall on the outside of the chunk here. And the slimes can't like just jump out. Okay, so let's kinda do that number. And from this direction, you can't just squeeze through, that's unfortunate. We'll leave one block out, just for now, so we have like a little escape route. And we'll just mine it all down to this one level. Shouldn't take too long. Or we'll build up a wall or something around it, I don't know. But if we can mark off where there's slimes, I definitely want to be using that. I'm just gonna do that number so we don't have to mine out a wall. I'd rather only mine out the floor. I wish there was a way you could like read it to see if there's a slime chunk. Is it just as simple as like just walking away and letting it like go? While we're standing here. Let's see. Minecraft, Java, how to tell if it's a slime chunk. They can spawn below Y40, which is well below where we are. Light level higher than 7. if they spawn. You need to be within 128 blocks. Okay. So we can just stand off to the side after digging this out and see if they spawn. Is what I'm seeing. Or at least that's what I'm understanding. Because if that's the case, we'll make a whole thing. Sorry if I'm not active. I am working. We start using a new employee reimbursement system today, so I'm having to be heavily engaged to help people figure out how to use it. Yo, I get it. I completely understand. I appreciate the lurking. That's actually extremely nice of you to be lurking while you're working. I completely get it. Admin life, I feel that. It's okay. I completely understand. Hopefully there's not too many people being stupid about this new system. I know trying to teach a new system to people is like trying to train monkeys. So hopefully everyone's understanding it and it's not too rough on you. I know we were just talking about like never actually using like farms and such, but I wouldn't mind making a slime farm. Let's go ahead and block that off with a wall, I guess. That's fine. I just want to mine this portion out. So it's all within the chunk. You're 100% correct, but I'm also one of the monkeys. I beta tested it prior, but I'm still learning all the ins and outs myself. Well, yeah, it's a new system. I don't even think the people who programmed it probably know all the ins and outs. Or at least that's how it is at my job. When we had to get a new thing, oh my god. And of course, it was like right on my 90 days. So I started working there, and then we switched to a brand new spanking system, and it was just like, oh good. So now I am the newest person, don't understand my job very well. And now I get to train all you monkeys on how to use it because my brain isn't connected to the old system. It's not a new expense reimbursement platform, it's just new to our company. That's fair. Well, there's probably a lot of helpful, like, FAQs and, like, videos out there, at least then, for that system. Because, you know, companies do that stuff. They'll make, people who understand it, they'll make, like, handbooks and how-tos and stuff like that. It's just a matter of finding them. Especially if it's, like, a widely used program. This should be good. Slimes can't spawn up there. But they can spawn anywhere down there. So let's just kind of run away a little bit. We can turn off this chunk. And we can see if it spawns. There's probably other cave systems around. Is that iron? Oh, it is. I want it. I might not just hang out here. I don't really want to just hang out here for a long period of time. I might just trust that this is a slime chunk and see what happens. Where'd that copper go? Over there. Yeah, but I'll eventually have them make info tools. I'll eventually have to make info tools for them. Yeah. I do that a lot. I make how-to guides on how to do things on our systems because I take the time to understand it, and then I don't want to really wait for everybody else to learn. I'm also one of the youngest at my job, like in my position at this location. So I unfortunately am tasked with like learning a lot of the new systems because they think that'll do it easier. I'm not a tech person though. So it makes it a little bit more difficult. But I can fake it until it works. You know what I mean? Is that the chunk border? No, the chunk border is actually back one. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh look, more lapis. I don't necessarily want to dig all this out. I'm not gonna dig all of it out. I'm just gonna make like a little portion here. What is right above us? Is it water? Is it our base? Is it the mountain? Oh, it's right underneath this area. Okay. There's a skeleton man. Is there anything below us that's like keeping the mob cap going? Not really. So the mob cap of this little area right here shouldn't be too crazy. Like, stop it from spawning kind of crazy. So we should see something. I'm an expense reimbursement admin in finance for healthcare, hospice care. What type of work do you do then? If I can ask, hubby is a pilot. I know that already. He is a work in progress pilot. So we both work at what's called an FBO. It's basically a little airport for general aviation, which is like private jets and stuff like that. He works out on the line directly with the aircrafts. I work inside as the fancy gas station sales clerk. Basically, I charge people for the I'm in charge of getting people's like money and making sure that they're billed out for all the services that my husband provides them out on the ramp. You said that I forgot. Hey, I don't expect you to remember. You know? But he is a pilot. He is working on getting a job in actually flying the planes instead of servicing the planes. So we just kind of work directly with the airplanes and like making sure they get their services, make sure their passengers are taken care of, and make sure everybody is like ready to go on their little fun adventures. It's fun. It's an interesting job. You get to talk to a lot of really cool people and meet some really interesting like people who work on different things and hear their stories. And a big part of my job is just talking to the pilots that come in, and they always have some interesting story to tell you about this, that, or the other thing. And you know, pilots just like to talk. So I'm also a therapist to all pilots that walk through that door. Or at least that's the on-running joke for what's called CSRs, customer service representatives, for that job. It's a fun job. It's interesting. I love that about my job. I've made a lot of IRL friends at work. Yeah. I mean, I met my husband doing this. He didn't fly in, but he he came to work at my job at a different location, and then we moved to where we currently are together. Um and I've met like a lot of really cool people that way. I have a couple people on social media that I follow that are just pilots doing their thing, and it's so cool to watch them grow. Because I'm like, I remember when you came in and you just flew like this little thing, and now you're flying like the big expensive planes, and it's really cool to watch them like just develop in their careers. And you meet a lot of really interesting people. I just I just don't be friends with coworkers or bosses on Facebook. I used to be that way. I had a really strict rule with not adding anybody, but I developed the whole I can differentiate when we are coworkers and when we are friends. Um I've been able to really define that line of switching between coworkers and friends. And I've had a lot of people that I just was like, we don't rank higher or lower than each other in any sort of space of this company. I'm okay with adding you or something like that. My manager, I'm actually extremely good friends with my general manager. We play a mobile game together and we're globally ranked and all that stuff. I would consider her a really good friend. That being said, when we are at work and we are not just goofing around and talking, she is my manager, you know, like I have to switch on that whole she's not my friend at this point kind of talk. And I can't like talk to her about things outside of work just because I feel like we text outside of work, but it's not like we talk about like general life stuff. But if I needed her, I could go to her. Kind of deal. She's cool. I wouldn't like go get coffee with her, but I could add her on social media. Like we have each other on like Instagram and TikTok and stuff like that. But we also just like have different interests outside of work, so it's one of those kind of deals. She's really nice though. As a person, she's cool. If you're able to do that sort of thing, that's one thing. If you can't, like it's just as long as you know that about yourself, you're fine. I can't. I work for a very liberal company in CA, and I am a conservative who helped found a new political party in AZ, so I have to keep that separate. Hey, that's fine. You know, I try to keep politics completely out of all of my relationships. I think Mike is the only person who knows a majority of my political standpoints. I just don't also like to talk about politics, so I mean, it's just not something that comes up in casual conversation for me. But hey, I mean, I'm all for finding new political parties. Honestly, the ones that we have are hit or miss, if you know what I mean. So, I mean, if you're able to identify the fact that you just would not click with people or you just cannot work with people, it's smart of you to be able to identify that and separate yourself from it. God, this is like watching paint dry. Can I just get a slime, please? No. Okay. I'ma trust your slime chunk. I saw a slime spawn in you. I'ma go. We might be back. If you decide slime spawn, let me know. Or spawn a slime, let me know. Bye. There was another way this way, but I don't really feel... Oh, it's just this room. Boop. Look at this copper. But if you know yourself well enough to be able to identify where you can and cannot, like, deal with people, good for you. That's actually, like, extremely healthy personal knowledge. And I don't just mean, like, being able to identify the fact that you just cannot deal with people, period. Like, end of sentence. Because that's me. Okay, we didn't finish going this way, I don't think. Yeah, we did. No, we didn't. Excuse me. Whew. Okay, torches on the right, and we make it home at night. So we gotta go this way. And then we divert, and we don't make it home at night. Okay, that's like a whole cave. I'm not going down there. I'm actually just gonna kind of boop boop. And we go down this way. Torch is still on the right. Did we go down here? We did not. I don't talk about politics at work or on Twitch, but I'm an advocate for our new party because there's so much bribery and elitist on the DNR parties in our state, so I am fighting for something better. I can't bring that to work because I have to be seen as neutral or unbiased. I 100% understand. And, oh, look, it's just another entryway to our cave. I completely understand, and I 100% support you in that matter. Like, if you, like I said, if you cannot, like, if it interferes with something that you're doing for work, and it's something that you have to keep separate, you know, it's different if you're doing it as your job, but you obviously are not. But I completely agree with you with the whole bribery and elitists on the two major parties. I live in a very one-way state, and I am the other way that state is typically. So, like, politics around here for me is just, like, listening to people, like, completely rave about one way or another, and then me just sitting here like, God, you guys sound so stupid. And just, like, generally not agreeing with them. But since politics is such a small portion of my life, and I generally just do not care too much to engage in it, I can be okay with people just sounding like a complete idiot in front of me about politics and just sit there and be like, yep, agree to disagree, sounds great. Too much of an issue for feelings and opinions getting hurt. I agree. Like, in my opinion, everything that somebody can think, say, do, believe in, yada yada, if you believe in it, it's not wrong. You know, like, everyone's entitled to their own opinion. There's obviously been some way, shape, or form that you were brought to that opinion or that state of mind. So there has to be some sort of truth behind it. Whether that truth is something that I choose to believe or I choose to follow is my decision. And if you choose to believe it and you choose to follow, that is obviously your decision. I'm happy that you got to that decision for yourself, and you know, that goes for religion, that goes to politics, that goes to any way, shape, or form. You have your rights to believe in what you believe. Just please do not shove it down my throat, because I can choose to not believe what I choose. Like, I can choose to believe what I want to believe and not believe what I choose not to believe. Yeah, so many people can't see from opposing perspectives, and that is the problem today. I had some of the best conversations. I had, back when I worked at a different location for the job I currently work at, I had a coworker who believed in the exact opposite side of things that I did in terms of politics. And I've had some of the best conversations with him, not debating, but discussing our viewpoints on matters. So, like, he had very strong opinions on Trump in one direction, I had very strong opinions on Trump in the other direction, and we had some very engaging and in-depth conversations because we agreed that we weren't trying to change each other's minds on our thoughts. We agreed that we were trying to just show the other person what we were thinking and explain how we got to those conclusions or those thought processes, and why we disagreed with the other person in those matters. And it was a very eye-opening experience, just being able to conversate about those kind of things and hear why this person chooses to believe the exact opposite of me and how they got to those conclusions. And, you know, it wasn't a debate, it wasn't anything up for discussion on let me change your mind. It was simply let me hear what you think, because I want to know if at the end of this my thoughts and my opinions and my, you know, feelings still hold true afterwards, or if you align things for me and go, oh, you know, that does kind of fall in line more than what my other opinion does for my other beliefs. Maybe I need to look farther into this. It was very eye-opening and very, very different from what you can normally get out of a good conversation with some people. Because once you hit politics, it just goes downhill a lot of times because they want to change your mind. But having, like, those educational conversations where you're just, like, talking about things and you're not aiming for anything in particular, you just want to talk, hearing it from different viewpoints is so interesting. And, like, you can be like, okay, you know, I see why you think that, I understand, and I completely agree that you are not in the wrong for believing what you believe. But at the same time, I hope you respect the fact that I just can't align with your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs in that particular matter. And if you find someone that you can do that with, take that opportunity. Sit down, get a coffee, and just talk. Because it is so interesting. That's how it should be, but unfortunately there are too many crybabies out there that can't accept that they are offended if you carry a different viewpoint. I 100% agree. Like, I would love to have that conversation with other things, with other people, because it was honestly just so interesting. You know, my husband has opened up my eyes a lot about how people view and see religion. And I never really grew up in a religious household, so getting to hear his upbringings in a religious household really was different and eye-opening in a lot of ways. And while it didn't necessarily change my opinion on religion, or at least that specific religion, it was still it's still extremely interesting to hear him talk about it. And I ask him questions that probably would be offensive to a lot of other people, but because he knows that I'm not asking them in a negative light, I think it's, easier to talk about. And we had a lot of conversations about that in the beginning of our relationship and just at the beginning of our time together in general. It's just interesting to be able to hear how other people view and see the world. I had family drop me as a friend on Facebook, longtime relatives I've known my whole life. They would rather be so offended and choose politics over blood, it said. I have unfriended people for their political posts on Facebook simply because I'm sick and tired of hearing their BS. Like, I don't care if they have a different viewpoint than I do. It's when they turn it into a negativity that I'm tired of it. Like, I'll sit here and tell you one way, and you can sit here and disagree with me and tell me it's supposed to be the other way all day long, and I will not care. But the moment that you tell me a negative reasoning against me as a person because of my viewpoints, or the moment that you turn on my family because of viewpoints that they have or whatever, that's when I lose respect for you. Like, agree to disagree and move on with your damn lives. It's not that hard to do. But people make it harder than they need to. One day I'll learn these chests. Hey, look at that. That one actually did it. People make it ugly and blast it all day, and it gets annoying on Facebook, so I won't block, but I'll stop following. Yeah. I have unfollowed very few people just because of their, like, political or whatever standpoint. I'll mute them if I just don't want to hear about it anymore, or if they're like, there is one topic that is controversial in terms of religious standpoints and all that that actually gets me kind of boiled, and I won't mention what it is because it's really not worth it. But I have unfriended some people because I think in order to believe that one specific thing can be true, you have to be extremely numbskulled and just kind of like just not a good person. And I do not like people who are not good people, if you know what I mean. But I chose to walk away from those people, and they weren't close or anything like that. It wasn't friends or family that I was like super close to anymore. So overall, it just wasn't like worth wasting my time on. Go away, please. Thank you. But I chose to walk away. I didn't make like a big fuss about it all and tell them that they're idiots, even though I really wanted to. I probably typed out a whole post and deleted it. That's something I do pretty often. I'll type out a whole post and then delete it because I'm like, it's not worth my time or my energy to like argue with these people. Me telling them that they're idiots isn't going to change their mind. They're going to continue to be the people that they are, and there's nothing that I can say, do, or think that's going to change that fact. So why even bother wasting my breath and time? Especially since mostly outside of that, I'm a pretty neutral force. Like, I don't sit there and tell people that, like, their views are stupid because they're different from mine. there's just one subject that just riles me up, and I don't know why it is. I've tried to overcome it, and it's just one of those things where it's just like it gets under my skin, and that's it. And I just walk away from those people because it's not worth it. And I wish more people would do that, but more people don't understand the concept of just walking the hell away. Oh, I finally got a poison potato. Isn't that swell? And my trees grew. How nice. I just wish these cows would grow up. If I give the babies wheat... Oh god. Well, first off, the parents need to get the hell out of the way. You. Wow, that was anticlimactic. Okay. Moving on. Cool. Okay. Let's get back in here. Throw those up there. Seeds. Potats. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, cool. You're just gonna go down there because you're just kind of awkward. I don't really know what to do with you. Okay, so we need hoppers. We need a couple different things, unfortunately. I know I have 39 wood. I don't know why I just grabbed more. That's 3 chests, 4 chests, 5 chests. We'll do that. Although I'm pretty sure we only need... Actually, we need 6, don't we? 6 and... Probably, honestly, more. Well, we can make a 1... Let's make a 1 tier. That'll only take 3 hoppers. Yeah, we'll do that for now. We'll widen it later. Let's make a little room straight across from the furnace room. I need cobblestone. I'm so good at this game today. I need to obviously drink more coffee. That is obviously the problem. It's not a skill issue. It's a lack of coffee issue. Okay. We'll make a little room right here. Oh good, gravel. That's what I wanted and needed. Any more? No? It was just that one layer? Of course it was. We're just making like a little furnace room in here. Because I'm gonna make like a little auto smelter. That way I can just throw a bunch of things in there. And they'll smelt. And we can just throw a bucket of lava or 2 in there. We'll get all that copper here in a second as well. But since we have the ability to make infinite lava now, and a couple buckets, which is nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 looks good. Having a smelter is going to be helpful. I'm also going to raise the roof of this one a little bit. I might have to do it more than just once. Since COVID, there has been so much division, so I enjoy coming to streams because most people don't turn things into politics. They keep things as entertainment here. Yes, I 100% agree. I enjoy just watching like streams. I'm getting kind of more into streams. Didn't used to be like a big tune into streamer kind of person, but now I'm trying to be because it does help when you are also trying to be a streamer to tune into other people's streams and just like I enjoy making friends. So that's been helpful. But I think the fact that things can be so neutral in these kind of zones is so nice. Like, you can come in here and we can talk about politics if we want to. But as long as everyone agrees to just, like, not be stupid about it, and when the conversation is clearly turning bad, like, I feel like you and I would stop. But because we're not talking about politics, we're talking about the fact that politics is stupid. That's a totally different conversation. And the best part about it is if you don't like what somebody's saying, you can just leave. Like, honestly, that's the best part about most streams and Twitch and services that allow you to watch streams and all this other stuff is that if you don't like what's being said, you can be the bigger person and you can just get the hell out. You're not forced to sit there. And I wish people would understand that in real life. You're not forced to stay there and listen to somebody's horrible political views in your mindset. Like, you can just leave. You can walk away. Especially when it's just like easier to control your environments in a stream. Like, you follow the people that you enjoy having conversations with, that you enjoy listening to, that you enjoy, the general vibe of. You kind of know what to expect every time you jump into somebody's stream because you followed them because you like those vibes. I'm going to keep streaming at a certain level, kind of low, because I do have a family and I have a gold prospecting hobby and my motorcycle flipping hobby, etc. Okay, the gold prospecting sounds extremely cool, I'm not gonna lie. Hey, this is what I was talking about in regard to collecting food from a spawner. What do you mean? Regard to collecting food from a spawner. You talking about, like, this setup? This is like the auto smelter that everyone uses. The setup there. Yeah, this is like this is the general, like, easy auto smelter that I use. I'm pretty sure a lot of people use. Okay, so we're gonna just throw all the copper in there. Is there anything else that needs real smelting? Like, I'm not gonna smelt those yet. Thank you. Let's do 3 buckets. And actually, first off, let's go ahead and do 3 buckets. And I think that's a minecart. That's a cauldron. I'm gonna need a lot more iron. I'm making 3 more cauldrons. Ugh, that hurt. I don't remember if there's actual lava up there or not, but boom, boom. Yep. And that will go now. So that's at least working. And I have minimal iron left. So all that iron we just found, gone. I will put this in here. And then if I put a lever here, if I put a lever here, I can stop and I can pull the XP out, which is fun. We'll put a lever there. We're not going to use it right this second. We're going to just let it build up for now. But it would, like, put it right here. Like, and then I can pull that out and get all the XP. It's basically an XP collector. This is my preferred way to smelt things. simply because I can store the XP. In fact, we're probably gonna pop this here. And we'll hook that up eventually, but for right now, it's not necessary, and I just don't have the buckets and the lava and all that for it. And I just don't need the speed. Like, I don't have the iron to make two... Really, I do, but I don't want to make 2 more hoppers. We checked on our cows. Oops. I need a lot more books, and I'm nowhere near what I need. Cows take forever. Unless you just go on an adventure and slaughter everybody. I have a full stack of potatoes. Yep. Okay, cool. Oh, God. Whoops. Pull that over. Let me see. I make the spawner, make water channel, and divert to the central hole. The bomb has a floor as this funnel. The cow drops down and dies. The food collects in the funnel and drops in the chest. What do you mean you make the spawner? That's the part... Are you talking about, like, the giant grass spawner? Because you can't control what spawns. Oh, God. Like the spider spawner, you can go into creative and set it up. Oh, well, I'm not going in creative. That's cheaty. I don't want to cheat.
Hyundai.
Jesus. Shh. That's good that Jesus on me. I want to go this way a little bit. I feel like we went way too far the other way. I'm also just looking for, like, caves. Sorry, I was sipping my coffee. And the straw got away from me. That's always fun. Are the game sounds too loud, by the way? I should have asked this a while ago. Mike wasn't really into check my sound levels before going. And unfortunately, the game sounds come over the same sounds as the voice does in Phasmo. So, like, I have it cranked from Phasmo. I assume you would have said something if the game sounds were, like, extremely loud, though. Do I need to be lower? Is that... well, there's iron here. We can't complain about the iron. I don't know what level's good for iron mining, but I assume 25 is okay. It feels like I'm finding diamonds every time I find iron at this point. Because we don't need more diamonds right now, we just need the iron. Because what I plan on doing is when we start enchanting, which hopefully will be soon, if I don't like what I see on the diamond pickaxe, I'll enchant the iron pickaxe and just use it until it breaks kind of deal. Or I'll work the diamond pickaxe down to its core and then save it right before it breaks, and if we ever get mending, we'll have a bunch of really good pickaxes. 'Cause I just really don't want to use villagers. I don't want to go through the painstaking process of, like, breaking the thing, getting it going, breaking the thing, getting it going. Waiting for the guy to select the thing. It's just annoying. I want to be saving these, different stones like andesite and stuff. I don't build with them often, but I also figured out how to build a water trough system where a water wall will drop down the use of the spring things, redstone and lever, etc. It will drop into the field and will harvest all wheat, then you close it and replant and collect. Yeah, I have built a good amount of farms like that. There's also a way to do it where villagers just harvest for you. There's a couple ways to automatically do, like, potato farms, wheat farms, etc., where you just have to replant afterwards. I typically build a long hydro farm like that, where water will come in and sweep it all away. Hello. How are you? Well, there's definitely iron here. We'll get the iron for sure. Maybe there's a spawner somewhere in here? I would prefer a skeleton spawner, but I will take a zombie spawner at this point. Because I will take a cleric over at the other, at the village that's like man-made, or not man-made, but game-made, game-generated. I will do a cleric. Oh wow. That's just a big thing of copper sitting right in the middle of the floor. Hello, thank you. Copper block, we'll take. Okay. Let me over. Thank you. I made crush traps on my kids' Minecraft files, and when they go in and hit a lever, the spring box will move and sandbox will fall on them just to pick on them. Oh my god. Those are always fun. Oh, more iron. Thank you. Anything else I should know about in this cave? Does not look like it. Copper, I'll take copper at this point. I'm almost level 30. We can get a pretty good enchantment on our diamond pick once we get to level 30. Ooh, some coal. Yes, thank you, please. This is just going into more waterlog. Make an escalator once where it pushes you over and up, etc. Yep. Okay. Elevators are fun to build if you can do them right. Oh, this is all waterlogged. That's not good. Okay. Look at all this iron, though. I should have worked on making an air pocket first. Oh, of course. That is how that would work out for me. put potatoes down. And no, your sound levels sound great. Don't change it at all. Sounds good. Takes a lot of redstone, yeah. I enjoy redstone when I can do it well. Oh my god. Please? Thank you. Oh my god, seriously? Okay, we're just gonna stand over here, regenerate, and I'm not getting that iron, because that water is a bitch. I'm just gonna dig a little bit into the side here. I just want to go down a little and see if I can't, like... I don't know. I'm mostly listening at this point. Drat. If I could please get a spawner of some sort, that would be fantastic. I don't even care what kind of spawner it is. I just want to go down a little ways. Like... maybe to 5. I feel like spawners don't spawn below negative. Or into the negatives. I feel like they spawn mostly in the positives. Although we're getting a lot of copper. I'm not mad about that. I do have to get off here in a minute, so we're gonna have to go back up to the house here in just a moment. Let's just like consolidate all that. Unfortunately, today is the day to sell the soul, which not wanting to do, but it's my Friday, and I'll cry if I want to. Let's go down to like 4 or 5 or so with this headbanger staircase. Oh, I guess we're landing on 3. That's fine. Look up here so we don't accidentally place a torch, although we probably should. I'm okay with blackstone right now. Or deep slate, not blackstone. I love blackstone though. Definitely gonna need to get some blackstone up in here eventually. Ooh, deep slate iron. Thank you. Don't mind if I do. My hope is probably to get Silk Touch on the first pickaxe. I'm a Silk Touch kind of person over a Fortune kind of person, although I should learn to switch back and forth a little bit more. I should learn to be a Fortune person, because it'll mend itself when you have mending on it. Anything? Hello? I know that's not going to do much considering I haven't lit anything else up. I'm sorry, what? What? Are you talking about in terms of, like, the Silk Touch versus Fortune? Is that what you're asking about? I'm just looking for a cave. I was half listening and thought you asked a question in the chat. No, well, I would be interested to hear if you're more of a Silk Touch or a Fortune pick user. If you want to answer that. That's tough. I'm personally more of a Silk Touch user, even though I really should be a Fortune user. Fortune, does mend your pickaxe as you go. Is there a cave or anything down here? Zombie groans. Okay. Hold on. I haven't seen a zombie in a minute. Woo! 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 Bad, bad. Bad, bad, bad. Oh, there's a child. Oh, there's a lag. Oh. I've had specs and abilities, tools, and never able to repair them. Oh my god, I can't believe I just died. Mike's gonna have to wait a minute. I have to go get my shit. Oh, that goes all that experience. Oh, we had 28 levels. Oh no, I know. I know. And there's gonna be a zombie with all my stuff. I can feel it now. And I know Mike wants to go get ready for work. And now I gotta remember how I got there. Was it this way? It was this way. I was just looking for a cave. I mean, I was looking for a spawner, don't get me wrong. Yeep! If I was smart, I would have come with something. Like a sword. I thought I heard, like, something growl down here. But I didn't think it was gonna be like that yet. Ah. Jesus Christ. Okay, hold on. Hold on. We're gonna do this a little smarter this time. But only a smidgen. Oh my god. Of course. Actually, I just did a sound check and your volume seems low for your mic. Like, the game volume seems low for the mic, or the mic itself seems low. Your voice. I'm not using the greatest mic in the world. Okay, don't shoot me. Ow. Bitch. I'm also talking kind of quietly. My sound was at 50. I'm also talking kind of quietly at this point. I'm speaking up a little bit. Is that any better? Okay, hold on. Take this slow. Okay. If I can kind of wall myself in. Nope. Oh my god. Okay. Better Thoughts Part 2. I'm gonna bring a pickaxe. I'm sorry, Mike. I'm coming. Don't you dare right now. Put a candle on top of it. You're right. You are the chosen candle. See, Longmile, you're smarter than I am. I was just going in ham every time. Don't worry, we got this. This time's the charm. You know, they always say third time's the charm. And we're gonna ignore the fact that this is the fourth time, but you know what. Ow. Heh. Juped. Oh, God. No, no. No, no. Ow. Stop it! My butt! Okay. If we do this carefully, there's still a child. Huh. Okay. Nope. We're gonna dig down right here. The child is the one that's gonna be annoying. Well, first off, let's put... That should stop a majority of them from spawning. Oh my god, this is painful. I might use my pick. I don't know if that's actually doing more or less. And I don't have any wood to make like a crafting table, otherwise I'd make like an axe or a sword or something. Slowly. We beat them. Please decease farther than you already are. Come here. Why are there so many kids? And why do they have so much health? There goes one child. Guys are beating up on the kids in the playground, right? Come here. Come here. Come here. Hit them with a stick. This is what we've dissolved to. Where's my sword? All the way over there. There's no way I'm picking it up with, or in any of my inventory slots. Thank you. Okay. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, What? No. Oh my god. I was about to die again. Where did my armor go? Did it probably... Yeah, I think my armor, I didn't pick everything up on that second round, so not everything survived. All the iron I got didn't survive. But my clock survived, not my potatoes, of course, the thing that I need to get out of here. I got some bread. Not everything survived that. That's okay. We'll make do. I got some bread. Oh, that makes me sad. Not my crafting tables. No! Okay, well. I'm gonna have to, make new armor, which I don't have the iron for, so that's awesome. All the iron I just got, gone. So that's awesome. I am gonna make sure it didn't dissolve through the walls. No, it looks like it either went in lava or despawned, which is awesome. I will go ahead and patch this up. Because we don't need to go out there. And, you know what? For now, Mike's waiting for me. That's a hell of a way to end a stream with just nothing. But we got music disc. Oh, we lost so much. Oh, we're just gonna have to deal with it. Okay. Well, screw you. Thank you guys so much for watching. And we'll see you guys in the next stream. Bye, stream. So sorry that happened. It's okay. Bye, Long Mile.